Hey, and welcome to level 6 of Doom 64. This is Alpha Quadrant. So the opening to this level is pretty quick. We've got to kill all the imps, and there's two Caco demons at either side of the room. We've also got to be careful because there's some Hell Knights and a Baron of Hell. Yes, we finally get to see the Baron of Hell in all his glory. So we've grabbed the chain gun here just because it'll make things a bit easier as we move through the level here. So we're going to take out the Caco demon there. Going to dash into this little hole here because there is a super shotgun and that is very useful, not going to lie. Going to take out all the shotgunners here. Well, the zombie men. It's very hard to tell, they use the same sprite, so but you pretty much have to kill them to know which one it is. As you can see, these are shotgun guys. So basically, we want to get inside this room here. Because inside this room, there is, well, things are going to happen. But before we do that, we're going to head down here. Now, there's some imps here, and there's a bunch of Hell Knights around this corner. There's one there, but there's more, trust me. There's also a load of enemies down there who can hit us at any second. So I'm going to do my absolute best to take them all out. So the trick here is to get rid of this Hell Knight without waking all the other ones up around the corner. So down the bottom there is another enemy. Once we go around this corner, you'll see there's more Hell Knights. They're all kind of stood around there waiting for us to attack. Take you out. And when we turn the corner here, we're going to see another Baron of Hell. So you can tell this is a Baron of Hell because it's slightly pinker, and it's going to fire a red fireball if we give it chance. Barons of Hell are pretty nasty to deal with. You can see this brings us to that area where all those enemies were earlier on. There is a megasphere in the middle there, but we can't get to it right now. It's raised just out of our reach. Grabbing the rocket launcher here means that a bunch of imps have spawned in. Never a good day when imps spawn in like that. But also, all the Hell Knights here have reappeared, which means we're going to use this rocket launcher to effectively get rid of them. There's also some low tier enemies around the corner here that I'm going to carefully get rid of. Just going to make sure none of them have snuck around here. Delicious shotgun ammo. So when we hit this switch, two Hell Knights are going to appear on either side of the room here. We need to destroy them if we want to get the key that's in this room. Excellent. You can see now the room has changed because we killed those enemies. There's a backpack and a yellow key card for us here. But that's not all that's in here. There is actually a secret room over here. There's two lost souls guarding it, but if we open this door, it takes us to the megasphere that we saw earlier on. Oh. And of course, I didn't have enough speed, so I am going to head back and I'm just going to do that again. You saw nothing, I promise. Excellent. So with the yellow key in hand and with all this ammo in our guns, we're going to head back to the barons that we left at the start of the level. A bunch of lost souls have spawned in here. Don't love to see it at all. Let's see if I can just fin the herd up there. I'm hoping we can get away with just killing this thing pretty quickly. Yeah, there's a lot happening there, to be honest. We've got rid of the Hell Knight, but the Baron is still there. See if the normal shotgun can help me out here. There you go, it did. Interestingly, they can infight in this game, Hell Knights and Barons. So you need to raise that once in order to open up that little secret. So that little secret compartment actually gets rid of the block in the center here. Now I'm going to get rid of those imps there by using a rocket. I'm going to head over here. So we're going to get shot at by a bunch of imps here. Excellent. So there are some imps up top. There's also some nightmare imps walking around down here. There's a Baron to the right hand side on that platform. It's worth just taking out the imps before we try to deal with the Baron. So let's be careful here. Yeah, we've woken the Baron up here. The super shotgun should be more than enough to handle it. So we're just going to get rid of the Baron there. And there's now a bunch of spectres that we have to deal with. I'll use the super shotgun for this. It's the easiest way to get rid of them. So we can't grab the blue key yet. We have to go through that door in front of us there. But I'm going to grab the rockets from there just because I know we're going to end up using them. Grab the bullets there. So I'm going to stand here and I'm literally just going to launch rockets into that room. This is a nightmare room and this is a horrible room. It's a nasty room and it's very easy to get overwhelmed in this room, which is why I'm taking my time here. I'm standing back and I am literally just pumping rockets in as best as I can. Get rid of the lost soul there. So you can see this is like a pit, but what's interesting is that these things in front of us, they are jump pads. So as soon as we step on these jump pads, we kind of get propelled upwards. Now, we can kind of manipulate it so we don't have to move too far forward, but you can see that like this room is filled with monsters, and down beneath there's a bunch of spectres, and yeah. So in case you haven't noticed in this run up to now, I've actually been doing this as a no damage run. So I've managed to get this far without taking any damage. And I reckon that you could probably finish this level without taking any damage and getting all kills. But unfortunately, even when I was planning this run out, I knew that this room here was going to be a disaster. And we get hit for the first time in this run. So we made it all the way to this level, which I'm pretty stoked about. I think it's been really fun, and yeah, we're just gonna get rid of these spectres here. There is actually a second wave of them who will be coming in as soon as we beat the first wave. But yeah, I just wanted to do a small nod to the Doom 64 no-hit run that I started way back when the channel was a lot younger, but I didn't really finish it. I think I got to the 4th level and then I sort of stopped doing it because obviously other things took over on the channel. But I just wanted to do that as a small nod to that, and also to kind of just show people that yes, you can no-hit run Doom 64 if you really, really want to. But since we took the first hit in this pit, I think that it's worth just doing this as a normal run, which is fine because we're probably going to get hit again in a second because there's a lot of spectres in this pit and it's very hard to see. It's very hard to see down here. So I know that there's at least one secret in this area. You have to use these like little steps against the wall to make your way out of the pit there. So I know there's a door there. I'm just trying to remember how we get into that door. I think we have to go down the other end of this room. So you can see when we kind of go on here, these like little jump pads, and obviously that was not a part of the PC version of Doom. Did not mean to fall down there. In a way, this is a very unique room in Doom in that it's a trap, but it's also kind of fun to play around with the jump mechanics here. I really need to be more careful on top of those jump pads. It's very easy to fall off, especially with it moving up and down and you kind of having to bounce as you hit it. If we run down here, yeah, so there's a switch here, and I think that's opened the door there. It has. Okay. So we're just going to take out these spectres here. One did get a bite in on me there. The problem with the pit as well outside is it was so dark I couldn't even see where the fist was, so it was very hard to judge where ThatNukemGuy's fist was and whether it was actually making contact with the enemies. So now, I think we can head to the blue door here. Oh wait, we need to get the blue key first, obviously. So let's go back and grab the blue key quickly. It's because the blue key is in that really weird place. So you can see that second switch that we hit has opened up the armor there. That counts as a secret on this level. And yeah, we're pretty much at the level's end here. However, playing on the top difficulty means that you get a bunch of barons here, and that's obviously not good. So we're going to have a little fist down with the barons of hell here. I'm going to grab the shotgun shells here, because otherwise they are going to overwhelm me. I can already see that coming. Excellent. So we've taken all the barons down there, and this is the end of the level. So this is actually a pretty challenging level. If you play this on the top difficulties, you get a lot of enemies for your buck on this one. It's a fun level. It's got some nice puzzles, interesting ideas. Don't know if I like the jump pads though. I think they're a bit quirky and they don't really fit with classic Doom in my opinion. But it's another idea that Doom 64 tries to execute. Let me know what you think of Alpha Quadrant. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Are you enjoying Doom 64 so far? And thank you very much for watching.